Oh, Gabe's not here? Still?
I'm a straight dog, baby.
All right.
What can I say?
Gabe is not here right now.
Yeah, he's pulling up. Are we mic live?
Yeah.
All right, so Fowl and Classics going to get underway pending the arrival of first-round pick Gabe Murray. He is not here. The storyline of the game so far, Cameron Wolf stuck at work in sack. Who's the first man to call? Charlie K. It's going to be Charlie on Charlie crime.
Can you grab my camera and take photos too?
Easton v. Karagosian. And Gabe Murray just pulled up, number 66.
Was he doing last game? Yeah. Okay.
He's a fashionable dude, and I guess that includes fashionably late. He's gonna
Unfortunately for the rest of us.
He's taking the chain off, taking off the Jesus piece. Yeah, get it on.
All right, 66, let's go.
Gabe is known for wearing rings. Could that be a brass knuckle tactic in this one? I hope not. If you see a opposing player double over, you know why. Oh, with the sweatband. I knew it. I knew he was going to wear these. So it is going to be, oh, Murray's locked in. Classics v. Fowl. MVP favorite, one of them at least, Bridger Costello, going up against a tough team. No Kai Taylor. He's still on vacay. So the substitute Charlie Easton is taking the regular season on for him. Ayush, can you turn the scoreboard more this way? And we're going to tip it off. It's going to be Costello v. Easton. How sharp is Karagosian? I don't think he was expecting to play today. But here we go. Getting into this one. First game for the Classics. Fowl, shockingly, 0-2 after last night's action. We've got another crack team on the behind the scenes now. We have Malik on scoreboard, Garrett and Bradley Gishaba collabing on the camera, alt on stream, myself on play-by-play, Jake Taylor and Will Smith on stats. Bridger gets it underway, hops inside, tough up and in, offensive rebound, fighting for it, blocked by Easton. Charlie out on the perimeter, going in on the other Charlie, bumping him. Errant pass, gets up to Murray. Murray, pump fake, gets inside. Could have been a travel. Hauled in by Costello. Rosario lines one up, skips past Kirsch. Up and in, blocked by somebody. Kirsch. Murray got the block, apparently. Rosario right on him. He's claiming it at least. Murray jabs. Here comes the screen. Rosario fights over. Great D. Comes back the other way. Mid-range. Back rims it in the first classic stat for Charlie Karagosian. A rebound. Costello lines up a triple. Good board by Kirsch. Passes off to Charlie. Charlie inside. Spin move. All over Costello. Good D. And that whistle is going to be on Costello, I believe, on the shot, sending Easton to the line. So, no scoring yet. Just over a minute gone.
Jake, do you think you could grab me a Gatorade and pass it over? Or Colkin? He's the worst flavor.
Really? I'm a big orange guy. Charlie knocks the first one down.
Which one is yours?
6 minutes on the clock. 1-0. Easton gets the second. Cole Kober is just standing on the court. Walking through. Nice one, Cole. Oh, okay. There's no whistle, I thought. Oh, there it is. He is in his pocket. I'm all out of sorts. Costello coming around, gets tapped, and he gets it in. And one on the J from the free throw line. He's going to stay in that same spot to shoot another one.
Foul me this one. 0-2. What?
I don't know what Bradley just said. Costello at the line, and he missed a really important one in their game against the Mercs, and he makes no mistake here. He learned from it. Murray to Seaston. Charlie working, step back, Murray. Rosario hounding him. Murray fights through. Good D from Rosario. The equivalent of the Classics Pat Bev is Jalen Rosario. A lot of bark. Can we see some bite? Costello fighting. Great dish, no look into Karagosian, draws the contact in one. That's why he's in there. That was a savvy move from Charlie. Waited for the contact, took the hit, and got it up and in. So what I was talking about before the game is that Charlie is a different kind of player than Cameron. Cameron is a pure athlete. Charlie's a little bit more basketball experience. Costello off the bench, off the bounce. Pardon me, to Rosario. Gets his own rebound, fighting, scrapping hard. Rosario, again, rejected by Charlie. Foul ball. I didn't think about that. Foul ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Clock is running. It is 5-2. Rosario pulls a triple. That one's going to miss everything. Charlie hauls in the rebound. Charlie looking for a three. Takes it, even though Costello's right in his face. And Rosario hauls it in. Clears the ball. Working. A little slip screen from Costello. Karagosian. Hands off to Bridger. Another good contest and a foul on the jumper. It's a difficult one to guard Costello because you want to be, you want to be just with him, chest to chest almost. But once you get that close in there, any little nick or contact is going to send him to the free throw line. Costello, free throw woes continue. Sorry, it's kind of...
It is true. It's unfortunately true.
The volume is way too loud. Costello misses both.
Commentators are getting in his head.
I'm going to be honest, I don't feel great about saying that. Murray works inside. Murray, pivot. That's one of his favorite moves, but he can't get it up and in with the left. Charlie, double on him.
Oh, wow. Good defense.
Ripped by Karagosian. All heart. Costello, jab, wants a screen. Could get a double. Head fake, gets baseline, absorbs the contact, can't get the shot to fall. Rosario, offensive glass, another one missed. Another offensive board, Karagosian. Costello again, and tied up by Kirsch. Kirsch gives him a little eyebrow raise to official Max Gasser. This is one scrappy game. We've seen a few of these so far.
Yeah. They just kept getting
Murray pulls a triple. A little bit of breeze coming in there. I won't knock him for that one. Gabe in the corner on Rosario. Rosario on him, pardon me. Screen from Charlie. Murray, floater in the lane. And put back up and in by Charlie Easton. A frustration slap on the post by Jalen, but the grin remains. It's going to be a little timeout for the tie shoe. 3:30 on the clock. Oh my goodness!
Baby Gabe.
Blocked by Murray. His nickname in elementary school basketball was Baby Braun, and he was looking like that out there. Emphatic rejection. I was there. I was on the team. Coached by legendary Davisite Bruce Gallaudet, editor at the Davis Enterprise for many years. Great coach. Jalen, ball fake. Fights inside, gets the inside edge, but he smokes the layup. He was ready to slap the door, but thought better because he could have broken his hand. There you go. Easton, blocked by Costello. Off Costello. And honesty from Bridger. If you've seen that ad where the player says, "Coach, I touched it." That was what he did right there. Not as pivotal a moment, though. Easton couldn't get it on a battle to the board between Kirsch and Karagosian.
Good defense from Bridger so
Yeah,
far.
Bridger.
He's not scoring, he's doing other things.
Yeah, Bridger's stepping up, Your star doesn't always have to get all the points. You can get other things done. Costello, bully ball inside. That is his game.
He is scoring.
If you're not connecting from the outside, bully ball is the way to go, and Costello is one of the best. He's got great angles, goes right through your chest.
It's 7-4.
7-4 is the official score here. Close game. Still finding our footing here. Inbound to get Murray. Murray, rogue floater. Rosario thinks better of taking the three. Active hands from Murray. Screen from Bridger. Pick and pop attempt. Good D from Charlie Easton. And now Easton's got a seal. Double team coming. Scrapping from Jalen Rosario. And they're going to call a foul on the ground. Rosario got a little bit too ambitious there.
They showed up.
Sadly, I did.
Kirsch over to Easton. Easton, pump fake, got Costello in the air. Can't capitalize, and Rosario knocked that off of his knee. Oh, but it's going to stay with them.
Saw that little dub that you got? How many points did you put up?
I have no idea.
How's Hawaii?
Good. Thanks.
What I know is we got the win.
Maui.
I'm going there.
Hey! Charlie flies in.
Yeah.
Gabe relocates for a 3. Doesn't take it. Battling inside on Rosario. Tough take, but he can't get the friendly roll. Karagosian hauls it in. Up to Costello. Costello steps inside. He is battling for his buckets right now, operating almost exclusively within the key, and it's working for him.
Hey, you and me play by play next game?
Kirsch to Murray. Kirsch. Murray off the one leg. Rosario.
Now, if you listen to the Backyard Summer Classic press conferences, you may know that Gabe mentioned that he was going to be working on his floaters during the off season, and we're seeing that he was probably working on it considering his volume of floaters here so far.
Maybe he's working on it now.
Last minute practice in the first period.
Costello at the free throw line. Blocking out the haters. He makes the first one. Bradley in burrito mode, if you see it on the baseline. That'd be great. Bridger. Second one is long. Kirsch gets the board. Kirsch has been really solid in the glass so far. Murray. Wrong puts Costello. Fights inside. Another floater. That one's off. Costello. He wants a screen. Good cut idea to Kirsch, but the active hands, or pardon me, to Karagosian. And, oh, you're actually asking. Oh, I thought you want me to predict it. Costello, a 3-ball. This one's off. And that's going to run out of bounds. $16 seconds left, 10-4. The Classics with 10. Oh, definitely. The Fowl with 4. 12 seconds. Charlie looks up at 3, steps inside for a mid-range. That one's going to miss. Rosario, 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Costello for 3 to end the first period. Can't get it. Murray. Clock sounds before the shot came off. Rosario got up there. We're going to take a quick break here. 10-4. A very tough slog of a first period. And we are going to be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the second period after a low-scoring first. I think both teams trying to find their footing. For the Classics, it is their first game of the tourney. For the Fowl, they are without their third player, Cameron Wolf. Substitute Charlie Karagosian is in. And we're going to get underway here. Murray, trying to get separation. Up to Charlie. Charlie working on Bridger. Tough shot over Costello, and he gets it to fall. Good look. Wink at the cam. Hello, ladies. Six to 10. Karagosian attacking Kirsch. Over to Rosario. Rosario. Gabe baits him for a 3. Costello skies for the offensive board, but he can't call it in. Kirsch to Murray. Murray attacking quickly for mid-range. Can't get that one, and a good board from Bridger. Bridger. Head fake inside. Bouncing baseline. Good D from Charlie Easton, but it's going to send him to the line. Murray is 0 for 10. 0 for 11 is not a stat you want to see.
How's that possible?
The volume from Murray is definitely apparent, but the attempts are not falling for him. The absence of Kai Taylor cannot be mentioned enough as well. Bridger Costello knocks that one down. Charlie Easton, the substitute. Charlie Easton is quite the good player, but I mean, Kai Taylor's Mr. Classic himself. Costello, open 3. Short and over the rim, or over the backboard, pardon me, out of bounds. There is a lid on the rim for 3-pointers. I checked from the stats, no 3-pointers made so far, and we are into the second period. Kirsch attacks, looking for a pass. Can't find one. Murray, good off-ball movement. Murray open, deep 2. And this one is going to clank up and in. And that is Murray's first made field goal. He is 1 for 12.
Efficiency.
Yeah, the addition of the field goal percentages in this Classic is going to be very eye-opening. Costello fights into contact, gets his own board. Charlie Karagosian hauls it in, never mind. And he is the difference maker right now for the Fowl.
Bridger's going to want Cameron to stay at work for the rest of the Classic.
Karagosian has been good. Murray fights through contact, tough one, up and in. And Murray is going to try to get some extra points here at the free throw line after struggling a bit from the field. Cole meandering around the court. Murray is short on the first one. So 13-8. Murray the second one. Long and friendly roll inside. A little high five from Silas Kirsch, keeping the morale up. Good D from Charlie, giving Bridger no room to breathe. Costello fights around, shoots over Kirsch, and rolls that one in. Kyle Cordin saying Costello time from the bench. Murray, that could have been a travel. Murray and clanks it off back iron. Costello doubled in the corner, trapped, and he throws it off of Charlie Easton. Heads up play from Costello. But really strong defense from the Classics. Getting Bridger into uncomfortable situations. Who knows what might happen next time that happens. Might not be the same luck. And they get force the turnover. Karagosian, head full of steam. Fights for the offensive rebound and gets it. On the ground. Karagosian is a ball of energy right now. Charlie looks like he has the most energy on the court. He needs to infuse some of that into his two teammates. Rosario. Bridger is looking for the pick and pop, and he gets Murray up in the air, smoking another layup. Charlie Karagosian, he's dapping him up while Charlie's shooting the fadeaway. Rosario, behind the back move. Fancy stuff. Karagosian is scrapping so hard that Bridger is dapping up Jalen, and Charlie is taking a Kobe fade. Karagosian is the difference maker. Good move there from Charlie off glass. Once Charlie starts getting those window shots in, it is a bad sign for his opponents. Karagosian, just shoot it. Over to Rosario. Rosario for 3. Back rims it. Murray gets the rebound. Murray, a 3 of his own. Bricks it. Hauled by Kirsch. Murray, another shot. Up and out. Murray is not able to find his rhythm here from the field. Rosario.
Shoot yourself warm.
Yeah, there you go. Costello makes a little fall away. Yeah, shoot yourself warm. It's, yeah, he loves it there. Except he can't make the shots that actually matter there.
Clip more of those.
Just kidding. That was a very rude commentary. As Murray connects, that one was pure. Costello has been, yeah, he does get a lot of dribbles around the screens. Yeah, I was due. A lot of dribbles around the screens at the free throw line as he sets one there for Jalen. Pick and pop for Costello. Lines it up, can't get it. Gets his own rebound though. Fights inside, Euro. And that is going to be Silas Kirsch gets. Oh, and Costello actually making a really heads-up play. Didn't get his own rebound there. Smart, and forces Kirsch to get the turnover. Gives me a little point. He knows. Bridger, when you listen back to this, I did not mean to be so rude about your free throw shooting. I'm just observing. And oh! Myself and Commissioner all getting into the action here. We're actually not on the court though. So, getting the ball. Errant pass. Easton lines up a triple. Back rim. Costello gets the rebound. Clears it. Yeah, but Bridger, back on my old point, has been improving a lot today on the free throw shooting. That if that wasn't a travel, it should have been a jump ball. But no call, and Costello makes a tough shot, you know? You gotta commend him. Shrugs from both officials. Yeah, it's gonna be nice having more reffing. Murray, jab, lines up a triple. That's off. Fights for his own rebound. Rosario corrals it. Rosario open for three. That one looked good, but it just rolls over the backboard out of bounds. Clock is running. A little tip from Bridget, a little whisper in the ear, tap on the belly. And that is, they kind of got started before Bridger was ready there, and the contest was late as a result. But another shot made. First three made, thanks from Jake Taylor from the stats. Rosario falling away, tough shot, and one! Rosario getting into his groove. You know, he likes those baseline middies off the bounce, finding the shots that make him most comfortable, and he gets to the line. 23-16, the Fowl lead. Nearly bored. Karagosian, offensive glass. Costello, offensive glass. Fighting. Bumped in the face. And that's going to be on the floor before he got it up. Little forearm to the lip there for Costello via Silas Kirsch. Look at this smirk. He loves game. He loves ball. Costello, a triple. Bang for Costello. Lines one up, and we are finally getting some juices flowing from three-point land. Gabe dribbles around his screen. Oh, wrong foot's Karagosian and scoops that one up and in. Baskin Robbins with the scoops. Nice move, Hezzy from Murray to get Karagosian off balance. Costello looking for anything. Screen from Karagosian. Gives Bridger just enough room to get the three off, but he can't make it fall. And that's off of Kirsch out of bounds. Foul ball.
Baseball.
And it sounds like baseball. Down the third base line. Rosario fights. Murray stays with him. Bridger, ISO on the block. Triple team comes. Good feed off of Karagosian, but they weren't quite on the same wavelength. It was a good idea, but couldn't quite connect. Karagosian to Kirsch. Kirsch, why not let it fly? Murray from the elbow. Short. Costello. Out. Oh, Murray with the athletic interception. Call him Jalen Ramsey, and he lines up a three immediately and knocks it down. Offense, defense, doing it all. And that gets the Classics a little bit more in this contest, pardon me. Only a 5-point lead. Foul of 26. Classics have 21. Costello for three. Off left. Murray gets the rebound. Murray. A floater. This one's long. Charlie. He thanks his teammate. Charlie. Looking for something. Shoots over Costello. Karagosian with the board. Off to Costello. 4. Foot on the line for Karagosian. It's off. Murray. And that's going to end the... Wow, nearly went in. That's going to end the second period, and we're going to be going to break. We are going to get a... I thought we were going to get a little interview from Kyle Cordana, but until then, we're going to go to a break. We'll be right back. And we are back here. Rosario, mid-range. Karagosian rises highest and puts up and in the offensive board. All guts. Charlie Karagosian. And that extends the lead for the Fowl. 28-21. Murray. Screen from Charlie. Murray could have been in travel. Hops up and in. Yeah, the refs might need to watch that. Murray's go-to move is the step through, but he definitely leaves both feet. So, we'll just see about that. It was a good move nonetheless, though. If it's legal, then, you know, go to it. Costello working, operating, shoulder inside, gets his own board. Costello up and in. A difficult bucket. He is scrapping hard. Shaking his head. This has taken everything from him. Energy is sapped, but the heart is beaming, stronger than ever. Murray from top of the key. Costello, good board. Costello fights inside with the contact. Get him off your back. And Costello's gonna go back to the line. He is really good at hunting for those fouls. A quick pump fake, and you have to respect his jumper and go up in the air, and that's how he gets you. So Costello will shoot two. First one is up and off. Costello. You got it, Bridger. Costello's got to refocus. I will say, nothing gets me going in the game quite like Jake Taylor yelling at me. I always hear him from the sidelines, and it's really, honestly, really encouraging. As Bridger makes the second one after the Jake Taylor tip. It's no
Jake Taylor.
It's no coincidence. It's really no coincidence. Cole meandering throughout the court again. Murray off the bounce, behind the back, working on Rosario. Kirsch cuts through. Charlie Easton for three.
That's a bucket.
That misses everything.
On a Silas Kirsch.
You're roaming, Cole.
Hey, someone get Silas a look. He doesn't take a shot.
Kirsch to Rosario. Rosario shoots a midi. That's long. Costello fighting for the board. And Charlie Easton can't haul it in. That's all Bridger's effort right there. Getting that done. Anthony Costello, thank you for the commending my line there. I love that. Rosario falling away. Tough shot, tough make for Jalen Rosario. Bridger can rely a little more on his teammates here, especially on Karagosian, who I was not expecting to make the massive impact on the offensive glass that he's been doing here.
Still messed up.
Oh. Murray, head fake, inside, lefty lay. Gets the whistle, but not the bucket.
Sorry for the lack of
Kalos Don in the building. Murray, in his routine, wants the ball back though.
Nice.
Murray at the line now. His first attempt. Some heckling from the sidelines. This is ruthless. Murray gets the second one up and it misses. He is getting jeered from the sidelines. Costello, room from three. He'll take that all day long, but he bricks it. Murray, spin move, half spin. Actually gets inside, fighting. Quick first step, up and in with the lefty. Scoop.
That's my
I
guy.
wish I could instant replay it. I wish I could instant replay it.
Murray with the scooparoo in there. Rosario trying to bully. Back up to Costello, open for three. Takes Easton out the bounce. Costello up and in, gets the foul. Bridger is getting to the line a lot here. It's a good part of his game. The three-point shot has not really been falling for anybody in this contest. So the fact that Costello has so many facets to his offensive game that he can get inside. Facets is not, well, you know, long day, like I said. Hot one. Costello, first one is long. Do you think at a certain point will he go?
Just said ball don't lie.
Will he go to? Oh, you'll only find that at classic basketball. Do you think at some point Costello will go to Kyle Cordana's Rick Barry tactic? He keeps missing these, maybe, but he makes that one count. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Cole Cobra saying "ball don't lie" while he is the official is really something special. Murray with his patented step through up to Easton with a
Shot.
teardrop. Tough one over Costello.
Come on, Classics.
The Classics are battling back here. 27-34. Foul. Here comes the screen. Costello Goes away from it. Rosario on the drive. Rosario gets some defenders up in the air, but he can't convert. Rosario again battling. Offensive glass has been the tale for the Fowl here today. They're just scrapping harder than this Classics team, and that's where the lead is. What you see, 36-27. Murray for 3, getting them back into it. Up to 30 points. 6-point lead for the Fowl. Murray connects. He's taking a lot of shots here, and he's getting into his groove a little bit more. Costello, back rim. Rosario, hauled in by Murray. Murray for 3. Can he get another one? Just rims out, and Karagosian hauls in. Okay. Costello battles inside. Nice feed. Tough one for Karagosian. Word from the producers, we're going to have an interview with Kyle Cordana on the post game. Look out for that one. Rosario shoots a triple. It looked good from here, but just short. Great line, though. Rosario fouling. Murray working on Rosario. In traffic, Murray could have been in travel. He gets in there for the and one.
Travel to an and one. It's a big swing right there.
This Gabe's play style is going to very contradict Mr. Titanic's play style. Gabe is almost...
He lost to Jake.
Game 1.
Murray walking away from the free throw line. Cold move as he gets that one to fall. So 33-36. Only 3 points in it now.
Yeah, we got prime.
Comeback. Murray is really tired. It is evident by his body language as he lets Rosario get to his spot and shoot knocked down. Could we see a timeout here? We haven't seen too many of those. Oh, and Murray calls timeout. A little help from the crowd there.
I think I would have thrown out the timeouts.
I 100% agree.
You can't play without taking breaks. I don't know how these people are going the whole game without taking a break. Yeah.
So this is a scrappy game. With 2 minutes 35 left, we're going to take a quick little look at the stats here.
Prescribed immediate timeouts like halfway through the
I like that. It would make it. It would make. Oh, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah.
Just go grab a sip of water, like.
All right. So
Don't die, like. Jake, we just need to call it in a second. Yeah, that's.
we're going to
Do I need to
take.
call
I
it?
think a quick look at stats here of this timeout, but
Then we only have one going.
Karagosian has been a huge difference maker for the Fowl. Coming in as a substitute, making things happen, and that's all you can ask for from him. Pounding it on the offensive glass. Oh, my Gatorade's covered in dirt.
How's it going over here?
How do you think we can fix instant replay?
You have to go to click the next video in the tab, and then I think it'll scroll through automatically. I think it's set so go where the videos are saving to.
That's going to end the
And then
timeout.
click the video, the last video, and then see if that works.
Well, how are stats looking?
You see what I was talking about? How I was playing like 3 clips behind.
The word from Statman Will Smith is that we are very attempt heavy, and that's apparent. A lot of shots going up here. Not as many makes as you might like. And here we go with 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this third period. 5-point game. Foul with the ball. Or pardon me, Classics with the ball. Oh, that is a really tough turnover this late in the game. Cole using his whistle to give us a little tune instead of actually reffing. Karagosian checks up to Kirsch. To Rosario. Isolated. He had Charlie wide open, but he waited too long. But Charlie battles for it anyway. Costello. Shake up and in. Operating in the mid-range. There are a lot of questionable travels in here.
Left foot drag, go with the right.
Yeah, he does it every time.
Yeah.
When he shakes back, it's a travel. I think it's every time. Yeah. I think it's always the right.
Murray. And
Off of every move, though, he does.
Bridger is just telling the ref that to give the other team the ball. That's really good sportsmanship. Charlie on the perimeter, drives inside, stops himself, blocked by Costello, a clutch block, and he gets a good contest out on Murray. Kirsch with the offensive rebound, out to Murray. Murray fighting through. Murray dumps it off to Charlie Easton. It's a beautiful offense from the Classics. They clearly are trying their best to stay in this game, and the lead remains at just 5. So it's 40 for the Foul, 35 for the Classics. Comeback time, minute 20 left. Costello taking a lot of shot clock here. Gets a switch on to Silas. Tough shot falling away. Kirsch can't corral the rebound. Charlie Easton gets it. Battling through. Could have been a foul on Costello. Murray. Rosario right on him. Murray spins away. Murray inside, draws the contact and gets the line to shoot 2. 58 seconds, 58.2 seconds, pardon me, left in this one. 5-point game. These are 2 big-time free throws for Gabe Murray. First one is good, nothing but net. Yeah, a little bit. A little something, something.
Nothing but net and or rim.
That
was pure.
That was pretty pure. Double osmosis pure. What's your preferred water distillment?
Reverse osmosis.
Oh,
Superiority.
there you go. Not double, reverse. Costello spins into a double team. Looks for Rosario up top. Rosario. Taking the clock. Costello wants the ball. Wide open lane for Karagosian, and he takes the contact. That could have been a foul. And Easton was leaning all over him, and no call from the officials.
Why you got it?
Easton was at a 45-degree angle over him and got the block.
Go at him again.
To Rosario. Costello for 3. Tough look. Rims out. Murray fights for the board. That's got to be off Murray. Murray saves it. The most emphatic whistle of the day for Max Gasser. John Giovanni poking his head around the corner. Member of the Mercs. 34 seconds left to Rosario. They can waste a little bit of clock here. Rosario. Here comes the pick. Murray is he's just sapped. He is done. He is so tired. Costello. A little rub of the nose. Screen from Karagosian. Costello. Silas Kershaw. Battles inside with the contact. Gets his own offensive rebound. Costello battling. And he gets scraped there. A little bonk on the eyebrow. 14.2 left. 3-point game.
There's no shot clock. There's no shot clock.
40 to 37, no shot clock. Costello, and it's an instant foul. It's a good move. So,
Wait, he's got to make a line now.
and we're
Yeah, it's a free. It's 1-1.
and we're gonna take a quick timeout. It's a 1-and-1 free throw for Costello, and now he has a moment to ice his game.
Good time for
A similar method that, or a similar way that he could have iced the game yesterday. Hopefully, he can convert it this time. We're going to take a quick look at the stat sheet, courtesy of Will Smith, always doing a tremendous job. Costello has 15 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and a whole host. 1 3-pointer made only, but he has 8 field goals made. Jalen with 11 rebounds, 2 assists. But Charlie Karagosian is the story with 10 boards and 1 steal, and 3 buckets to his name. Murray with 10 boards. Murray with a double-double here with boards. I think that might be one of his first ones ever in the Classic. Kirsch with 9 boards and Easton with 6. Surprisingly, Charlie Easton is being out-rebounded substantially by both Silas and Gabe.
That is pretty surprising.
Really surprising. It's the tallest player on their team by about 8 inches.
It's very surprising. I mean, why?
And now we got a lot of folks on the court. We're going to get right to it. 13.6 seconds. Costello had a chance to think about it. Let's see him ice the game. Kai Taylor's just ice cold. Costello misses this one, but Rosario bails him out and gets the rebound. Rosario blocked, and it's a foul. They don't like the call. That's going to send Rosario to the line for 2. Can he be the one to ice the game now?
Nice compliment.
Where? Oh yeah, Kai Taylor. Mr. Classic himself has said in the chat, ice cold. And Baron Rosario, thank you. The BCB is the best organization in North America and quite frankly the world. Rosario can't make it either. Costello, huge offensive board, and he's fouled. The foul getting fouled here. So here we go. We're scrapping to the nail. 9 seconds left. 41 points, so it's a 2-possession game. Costello ices it this time. Glacier, Gucci Mane, freezing.
14.
Costello gets them both, and that's what we've been looking for this whole time.
How
Is
many has he
Costello
made?
stepping up at the free throw line, knocking him down,
7.
making big things happen. So it's a 6-point game now, not a lot of time in it. Murray takes a tough 3. This one is going to miss everything, fall out of bounds, and that is just about going to do it here. There are 6 seconds, and I think that's going to be it. Classics are waving the white flag, and we are about to get into the next matchup. And that's going to end it. And it's a turnover for Jalen Steele for Gabe to end the last bit of it there. So that's going to end a good matchup between the Fowl and the Classics. And now we're going to go to post-game interviews with sideline reporter Kyle Cordana.
Come on over. Charlie, come on over. Can we get the camera?
Charlie K. Yeah, get in here.
Yeah, get everybody over here.
Hey, Jalen, come here. Post-game interview.
Sorry, folks, we got some horrible technical difficulties. All right, fellas. Welcome back to Cord Talks, where I ask the questions and you have the answers. You guys started out 0-2 with Cameron Wolf. Cameron Wolf, as you guys notice, is missing Charlie Karagosi, an emergency sub. It's a questionable one. There's a lot of doubters saying it's an even sub. How did it feel getting this win tonight?
It felt really good to get one on the board, you know. We lost by a combined 3 points last night, and I thought we had a couple opportunities to put the game away. I missed some free throws, and I really need to work on that, even telling from that game. But I think I have to give a huge, massive shout-out to Charlie. Cameron is really caught up at work. He's working hard right now, and he's still a good member of the Fowl, but we needed a sub last minute. Charlie came in and absolutely killed it. Was a dominant in the paint, really good at putbacks, super good defense, held D, and I have to give him a great shout-out. Also, Jalen Rosario down the stretch, hit some really big shots, played amazing defense. Got to give all the credit to my team in this one.
Absolutely appreciate it. Charlie, emergency sub coming in. How did it feel?
I mean, these boys played amazing. Came in, did my job, locked up. It was just a bruiser in the paint. Got my shots up when I needed them. And these boys basically carried it all, but I did my job.
I love to hear it. Now, I also saw you complain about some missed calls on the refs. And per sources, I have also heard some complaints from other players about some of the calls. Do you think there were some missed foul calls out there?
I mean, I had a full body on me when I was down in the paint, putting up a layup. Should have been a foul, but that's the way it goes. You get some calls, you sometimes don't. I mean, yeah, happens.
Absolutely. Jalen, you've had some good performances this Classic. You guys finally get the win. You had some clutch shots down the stretch. How did that feel going down the stretch?
I mean, early in the game, I was struggling a bit, but, you know, shout out to my teammates for picking me up and continuing to encourage me to take those shots down the stretch, and that's what kind of came out.
Can I do a quick shout-out?
Absolutely.
I just want to give a quick shout-out to my grandparents for tuning in. I love you guys. That was for you.
Love you, Bridges, man.
All right. We got our next game coming up between the Rooks and the Mountain Goats. Stay tuned. I'm on the play-by-play. We'll see you soon.